Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Feet from Home's Question a Day in December. And today is December 2nd for you guys. I'm filming a bunch of these at once just because I have a pretty busy December schedule. So I am trying to film one a day, but there are a couple days where I'm going to have to double or triple up just to make sure that you guys get a video every day. And so Nathan wants to know, how do you feel about the DH and what do you think its future is? And so as you guys may know from watching this, I am primarily an American League viewer. I do write about the Tigers and the Rays, though I do write periodically about the Cubs as well. So I do follow both sides of the argument. But as somebody who watches American League baseball primarily, I am pretty well versed and exposed to the designated hitter. So for those of you watching this who aren't totally sure what a designated hitter is, I can't actually remember if I've done a video on the DH. If not, that's upcoming. If yes, I will leave a link up above. The designated hitter basically takes the place of the pitcher in the batting order. So in American League games, the designated hitter will fill in for the pitcher instead of the pitcher hitting. This does tend to make it a little bit easier to stash an extra power bat in your lineup. It kind of also removes an element of challenge because it's a lot easier for American League teams in that they don't actually have to worry about pulling that pitcher and replacing them with a relief pitcher and how that impacts the batting order. Whereas with a National League team, they have to kind of finesse that situation a little bit more. Do you leave the pitcher in for another inning just because you may need him in the next inning? Do you substitute in a pinch hitter and then replace that pinch hitter with a relief pitcher? There's a bit more nuance to it that makes it a lot more complicated for managers in the National League, I think, to make those decisions. When it comes to that sort of thing, fans of the National League sort of believe that there's a bit more of an element of challenge to it and that the designated hitter kind of takes away a bit of the difficulty of that sort of thing. And there's a lot of resistance to adopting the designated hitter. This has actually just become a designated hitter video, so I'm really sorry. To your question, Nathan, I am a fan of the designated hitter, mostly because I like to see that extra power bat in the lineup. You can usually kind of stash a really good hitter in there, creates a deep heart of the order that's a really fun kind of thing to watch. I'm also not generally a fan of watching pitchers hit, just because they tend to not be very good at it. And while it can be very entertaining to see a relief pitcher belt out a home run, you know, it's not something that is really the number one reason I'm watching the game. So although the novelty of it is there, I'm a big fan of the designated hitter, and I think you're far more likely than not to see the designated hitter get adopted across both leagues, probably sometime in the next 2 to 5 years, I would say, as opposed to the American League getting rid of the designated hitter. So sorry to my National League fans out there. I think it may be time to start kind of swallowing that bitter pill and accepting that the DH is coming for one and all. But why don't you guys tell me what you think? Are you a fan of the designated hitter, or do you think they should abolish it across both leagues? Do you think both leagues should adopt it? And I'm also going to leave a link down below to my gift guide and giveaway video. So if you have any questions that you want to see answered in one of these December videos, leave it there and you'll be entered to win the giveaway as long as you're also subscribed. And that way I have more questions to answer throughout this month. So I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to hit subscribe down below. Ring the bell if you want to be notified every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday during the regular season when videos go live. And of course, you can always follow me on social media where I'm at 90 Feet From Home on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So Nathan, thank you for your question. And for the rest of you guys, we'll see you back next time, which will be tomorrow. All right, bye.